In the videos today, 1, 2 and 3, about the bread, in the video 1 is about the setting of the size of the bread, and it's done. I use the oven on and then open up the grill, and the heat from the oven below rises up into the grill. You don't switch the grill on, you put in a small pan. I've shown you the size of the pan that I use in thickness, and you put in your mixture. You want to be able to knead the bread. You can't have it so it's wet, so that your knuckles just fall straight into the bottom of the pan. There's not enough flour in it. Put more flour in it and knead it through until you've got the resistance. Once you've got that all in your pan correctly, put it in. If you've got a grill and you don't switch the grill on. If you've got a double oven like this one, it's useful to set your dough really well. 45 minutes with a towel over the top of it with a grill door open and not switched on. It'll take the heat of the oven that's warming up underneath and set that brilliantly at just an ambient room temperature with a slight hint of oven temperature underneath. It's warm to touch but not going to burn you. So that is the first loaf. On the right hand side of the picture is 500 grams. The second loaf is the same recipe but 650 grams of flour, and the last loaf, which you saw me put in on video 2, where I squashed the dough that had been set and I'd shown you how to put your floured dough after it's set for 45 minutes. Oven at 230 degrees, 15 minutes after it's been shaped. After you shaped it and put it ready to go in the oven, 230 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. Turn the heat down a further 20 minutes at around about 200 degrees Celsius, and your bread comes out like that. The difference between the 3 loaves is the first loaf has got 1 sachet of yeast, 1.5 tablespoons of salt, 1 spoon of sugar, 300 milliliters of lukewarm water, 1 sachet of yeast. The second one has 650 of flour with all the same ingredients, including the oil or margarine, which is 15 grams, isn't it? 15 grams of oil or margarine. The third one, that's 750 to 780 of flour. It's double the size and density, and it has 2 yeast sachets in it. They're all slightly different. So the rule of thumb is you start off with those ingredients, especially as it's suggested on the strong flour packet from Tesco's. You need to be able to knead the dough. It needs to be enough resistance in your hand to squash. Otherwise, too wet, and you're just going to end up with a different type of loaf that isn't going to be any good, apart from you could make a panini with a wet dough set, and it's no good for making a loaf. So that's the difference between those 3.